Welcome back to Terramata Gardens. Today we're discussing Fatsia spider's web, a bold, exotic-looking plant that brings instant drama and texture to any garden or indoor space. With its large, deeply lobed leaves dusted in silvery white variegation, it looks like it's been kissed by frost or spun by cobwebs, hence the name. It's a cultivar of Fatsia japonica, a native of Japan and Korea, but spiderweb stands out for its shimmering, unpredictable patterns that give each leaf a unique, almost magical appearance. This plant thrives in the shade, making it an ideal choice for those difficult low-light corners where few plants dare to thrive. Whether you place it in a woodland garden or a container on a shaded patio, or even a bright but indirect spot indoors, Fatsia spider's web adds structure, elegance, and a little bit of wild charm. It can grow quite large, up to 5 to 6 feet tall and wide, so give it room to spread and show off its tropical personality. One fun fact, although it looks like a tropical diva, Fatsia is actually pretty hardy. It can tolerate brief freezes and survive temperatures down to about 10 to 15 degrees Fahrenheit once established, making it suitable for USDA zones 7 through 10. That makes it one of the few bold leaf ornamentals that can handle cool temperature climates while still looking like it belongs in the jungle. The plant's broad, glossy leaves are its main attraction, but in late fall or early winter, Fatsia surprises with creamy white flower clusters that resemble tiny fireworks. These are followed by little blackberries that provide interest and food for birds. The flowers add a nice touch of contrast and seasonal surprise, especially when everything else is going dormant. Fatsia spiderweb prefers moist but well-draining soil and benefits from regular watering, especially during dry spells. It doesn't like to sit in soggy soil though, so make sure the roots have good drainage. Mulching around the base helps conserve moisture and protects roots from temperature extremes. When grown indoors, it appreciates higher humidity in a roomy pot to accommodate its spreading roots. It also works beautifully in mixed borders under tree canopies or as a standout specimen in a shady courtyard garden. Its unusual leaf pattern makes it a great visual contrast next to fine textured plants like ferns, hostas, or ornamental grasses. In containers, try pairing it with trailing plants like ivy to highlight the architectural form of Fatsia's upward growth. While Fatsia spider's web isn't edible or medicinal, it plays a helpful role in landscape design and indoor air purification. Like many broadleaf evergreens, it can help reduce indoor pollutants and increase humidity levels when kept as a houseplant. And in outdoor settings, its flowers and berries contribute to local pollinator and bird activity. This plant doesn't need much pruning, but if you want to shape it or control its size, you can cut it back in early spring to encourage bushier growth. It's generally pest and disease resistant, though you'll want to keep an eye out for aphids or spider mites indoors. Wiping leaves occasionally keeps the variegation looking fresh and helps the plant photosynthesize more efficiently. Fatsia spiderweb is a plant that delivers both style and substance. It's striking but low maintenance, tropical in appearance, but surprisingly tough. Whether you're greening up a shady look or outside or creating an indoor jungle vibe, this unique cultivar offers year-round beauty with very little effort. It's one of those plants that once you bring home, you'll wonder how you ever live without it. That wraps up today's plant profile. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time.